Yup. Swap to my headphones. Bum, 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 bum. Right, I don't need this anymore. Save, drop, kill, process. Yep. Yep. All right, let's go. Right, so I do have this bulb. I want to look at this. What different? I'm pretty confident that you can do this without the whole setup, without the crazy items. How would it look like? I don't know exactly. Like, no rational doctrine, you go here. Instead of this forbidden flame and flesh, just do that. The flasks? I mean, early on you don't have this anyway, but it's not the hardest thing to get, I guess. Okay, let's say it's exactly the same. Exactly the same, yeah? And then I use a different skill. What skill would I want to use? Well, something AoE, like Blade Vortex. Sure. Let's look at Blade Vortex. Well, if we're doing Blade Vortex, duration would be kind of nice. Well, but then again, like for clear, man, like for clear, Frostblink is gonna be doing a lot of damage anyway. Big AoE, a Giga Explode. And technically I can have a 6-link. I'm not gonna do the gloves, right? Oh yeah. Let's do non-awaken, because we don't know what happens with awaken gems. It's like control destruction for sure, yeah. Arcane Surge for sure, yep. I mean, these are not amazing supports. Just AoE. +2. Oh, Unleash, right. So it would cost 63. Oh wait, no, and then you go for that. Match character level, 0 quality. Look at something. Honestly, it's probably just Val BV better. Yeah, it's kind of crazy actually. how good Flame Blast is. A Fizz skill does worse than the freaking... Level 1. I mean, Hypothermia is decent, but I need to chill, and I don't really have a source of chill with this setup. We have 4 of those, so technically that's decent, but not crazy. I mean, Conk Effect, it's not level 1, but still. Probably the most damage anyway. I guess. And then Cruelty. Yeah. I guess Blue's better, but there's only one support. Realistically. Well, I guess 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 1. Or you don't do that and you do Vaal Blade Vortex. And then you have 2 of those. Oh. Yeah, and then it reaches 100 million. Burst. But then we need to do something about this. No, actually, Flame Blast is just better. By the way, does the radius change? Nope. Okay, if it's not BD, what's like the strongest? Flame Surge. Flame Surge. More damage with hits against burning enemies, but cannot ignite with this skill. Oh, but burning, right? Righteous Fire would be... Yeah, that would work. Arc. I mean, technically any skill works here. Can we make this work? Oh, that would be epic. But probably not. I need to get a source of shock. I mean, the single target would be Omega shit, but could be cool. Arc. No. Armageddon Brand. Ooh, ball lightning was static. How is it so shit? Well, right, so you would have two of them, right? One, two, five. Was that calculated? No, no. I mean, that's a proper AoE. Wait, do I have three of them? Ball lightning of static. Mm-mm-mm-mm. How long does it last? Sure, that should be good. Ball lightning of static. Duration. Fixed. 2 seconds. So yeah, I would have three. Which means that it's actually good damage. And you don't have to keep casting to have the damage up. That's pretty cool. Is there something better for this? Not really, no. Oh, technically, you could do a level 1 life tap. It's a little bit less damage than Peacock, but then you don't care about mana at all. Well, actually, there's something. Frostblink, yeah, Frostblink. But you could 4-link a Frostblink, though. Can you? Not really. Uh, you can. Yeah, but this would be with Arcanist Brand. No. Right, levels. And then if you don't need the mana regen, you could also do Vitality instead to get more life recovery. Would help quite a bit. It's actually not the worst. Like, actually. Ooh, Oh, and I guess one more thing that maybe could work is Second Wind. Well, technically, yeah. Burst. But then I would have to pull out 4 of them in 2 seconds. No, it's not worth. Level 1 would reduce the cooldown. Yo, Kaz, what's up, man? Hello. Hello, hello. What other skill do we have? Would be cool. Da, 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 da. Something self-cast a spell. Actually, I do like the Ball of Lightning of Static. I used to make it, I used to try to make it, not used to, well, I've tried to make it viable a few times, but it was always outshined by something else. But in this case, it works quite well. Well, okay, but what if you compare it to Ball Lightning of Orbiting? It's actually the same damage, but it requires you to keep standing still. It's annoying, a lot more melee. Damn. Plan to play with the new Blood-Soaked Banner support. Oh yeah, that enables a new build completely, yeah? Do you have something cooked up already, or you're just gonna wing it? Just sending it. Versus radius. Yeah, but Lightning of Static is pretty cool, man. You have 2 PB variants for endgame. Okay. How are you simulating damage? I don't know what league start, but I just reserved my Delver name. Oh, what is it? Yeah, please do. It's another mistake to you. I guess ideally I just get a little bit more reservation. Where's the thing? How much is this? Oh, it's a lot. It's nice. Don't know how to simulate Fizzle, just spray. You're a digger, Harry. Okay, okay. That name might just be memorable enough, so that even I remember that it's you. End up. My account name is my name now? Okay, nice, yeah. New belt POB. What do you mean by that? Open vow. Oh, I opened both. Right. Acceleration massive. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, is it doing the Scion tech? Kind of. Did something even stuck? Unnatural, right. Makes sense. Right, that's kind of important to enable the build, right? Gain valor while you have one placed. There was another way to get this, right? It was this ascendancy and then something else, right? Oh, the body armor, right. But in your case, you would be sacrificing quite a bit because both shrines scale very nicely. About Blind Belt too. Imagine hitting person attribute on that shit. Uh, you mean the one that you can anoint? That's the Blind Belt? Hmm. Yeah, yeah, no, I know this belt. Pepperoni. You know what I'm sad about? That banners, the one that gives you more physical damage, it's for attacks, melee attacks. You don't get benefit for like this damage over time setup. If they would change it so that it's generic damage over time, or like generic more physical damage, then I would be confident that you will have damage. Now, Kopch. I mean, you can probably do some mathematical calculations and like figure out the base damage, right? We can do that, right? Has 9 times the Corrupting Fever base damage. Okay. So it's gonna be doing some damage for sure, yeah. By the way, I'm a preacher for this tech now. I would recommend you look into the Will of Ulnitol ring, especially for a setup like you're doing, like the Fizdot. Just generic physical damage scaling is super, super good for you. So then you do, well, some form of light and meaning here on the Scion wheel, and then you pair it with Might of Meeks, and that gives you so much percent fizz damage. It's so much effective, like efficiency here. But yeah, like if you're not a Scion, you have to do some weird pathing, which might not be that worth, but it's super, super good. You struggle with reserve. Um, well, I mean, you always can get more, right? Like, for example, this rank can have reservation efficiency. Check your Weaver banner. 16 meters? Holy shit, that's AoE. Damn. Wait, how many screens is that? That's like at least 2 screens, yeah? Maybe skills Lua to check the damage. Oh yeah, true. You could do that. I forgot where to do it. I remember I did it last league. I mean, but the thing is, it doesn't exist exactly the way that it should exist. Well, but I guess it's just you just make the damage of Corrupting Fever that damage, and it's fine. Yo, Terra, what's up? Now those are some links. The fuck? Enhance, really? Yeah, well, flower. Just for mana cost? Ah, okay, okay. Wait, 1 sec. I'll be right back. I mean, this could be very pog. With so much movement speed, that's crazy, man. But wait, you wouldn't be maintaining one banner all the time, right? Or is it one banner? How much do you need? And then the new CDR board. Wait, how are you getting Valor? You have to kill stuff, right? Because the thing is, with this much movement speed, you're outrunning all your cooldowns and everything. Warcry tech. Again, 5 Valor when you Warcry. Right, it's not when you use a Warcry, when you Warcry, so you can automate them. Right, okay. That's why you have this. Okay. Makes sense. Yeah, maybe it's fine. But wait, so you have to if you run away from the banner, it disables itself, right? And you have 1 second cooldown, and then you can click it again. You gain valor when you leave banner area. That is your banner buffs linger on you for 3 seconds after you leave the area. Oh, that's nice actually. Wait, rest capping is easy as well then I guess for this. Free charges. 20 chance to explode, dealing a 10th of their life as physical damage. Holy shit, man. Banners are juiced. Bottom passive, champion passive. When you leave your banner's area, you recover 30% of the valor consumed for that banner. Oh, okay. I see. Wait, actually, this sounds like so, like, such a good package. Like, it's crazy. Oh yeah, baseline, you get so much stuff. Even explode, like, what the fuck? Yeah, man. Got me intrigued there. Oh, it's red. It's the same as the body armor, so you could quickly simulate that. Doesn't matter, doesn't matter. Crusader. Explosion. Yoink that. Blunderbore. Well, that explosion does fuck all. Yeah, the explosion is not very big here. You would want to build it somehow. Well, I guess if you build it without the belt, then you know you don't need a Blunderbore, and then you can do the body armor that lets you not play it on a champion. What does it give exactly? Having a place banner does not prevent you gaining valor, life, and melee damage. Right, so it's not amazing. Wars per ships. Real question is, where is damage? Yeah, the new support. With, well, better. I mean, they did show it, I'm pretty sure, right? It's gonna be somewhere here. No? I thought we saw the gem. Oh, it's in that page. Right. This. Right. So it's 26.7 physical damage per second per Valor consumed. And assuming you have max, you're assuming 27. Well, at level 4 it is probably 27, sure. And you have 105 Valor. Plus you support. Oh, right. That's pretty good. True. CDR effect that inflicts B every 1 second line? No. Because it's not a cooldown. It's just something that happens every second. $1,000% cost multiplier? Yeah. I mean, it costs a lot, but it should be fine. %60 of your HP recover when it plays banner? Huh? But you can place multiple banners at once, no? So, like, if you support 2 of them, you go onto a 5 link, but you can speed up the application twice. Like, for clear, 1 tick of Corrupting Blood should be enough, surely. Why didn't they just keep Awakened Gem system? Because they're innovating. Embrace the change. Yeah, Claire should be okay. How does it compare with the Warcry support in terms of, like, what does it do? Corrupting Fever. Inflict Corrupting Blood debuff on enemies you hit. No, that's not the wrong thing. The Corrupting Cry. There we go. This applies 4 stacks. And it's 691 base fizz damage per second. What was it? 27 times 100 and what? 105? 105. Yeah. So it's pretty much the same in terms of instant damage. It's gonna be fine, yeah. If you scale it properly, which in this case, it's a lot less scaling. Go here. Yeah. But I guess with Kin of Kulamak, it would be higher. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be at least 30, like at least 30. So it's over 3k, but still. How often? Well, your banner AoE is 16 meters. Your banner buffs last for 3 seconds even when you leave them. So I mean, it's not. Oh yeah, if you farm something like Blight. I mean, like, you can't be complaining about having to use a skill every 16 meters. Normal skills you have to use every, like, 2 meters. Hello? You would be, you would be outside of those 60 meters instantly. Use the skill itself. No, no, no. The banner placement is the skill. It's like with the war cry, corrupting cry. You war cry, it applies corrupting blood. You don't need to do anything else. So with this, you place a banner. It has like 2 screens wide AOE. It up and it's like it's constantly applying damage over time. And then even when you remove it, it still deals damage for 8 seconds. And then if it's placed down every second, it's adding another stack of corrupting blood on enemies. So to get maximum damage, you need to ram for 8 seconds, I guess. Which is... There's that. I mean, if you're doing bossing, that's whatever. But the question is, can you actually do it like with 2 of them? How much of it is the AoE shrine, by the way? Oh, well, I suppose it's with Acceleration Shrine and Massive Shrine. That's why those numbers are so crazy. If we don't have them... Yeah, still very respectable. And that's without a Quicksilver, which you wouldn't have this. And then you would have the Silver, Quicksilver, everything. So you're over 300 movement speed still. Still very solid. Or, well, right, you do a different one. I mean, because the thing is, Acceleration Shrine, like, everything here is just like Giga Omega Chief, pretty much. Super easy stuff. Well, okay, Giga Omega Chief, I don't know about Giga Omega Chief on these, but, you know, like, nothing's too crazy. But an Acceleration Shrine, everyone wants Acceleration Shrine. And Massive from chess? Yeah, but it's not massive. It's the small massive. Yeah, yeah. It's basically the same. Oh wait, no, it's actually a lot. It's very different. So why are you building this differently? So much differently. Wait, or am I tripping? No, it is different. There's gonna be some interaction where you just put the belt on, then the shrine buff remains, and you can swap to another belt. Bruh. Well, nah, no, 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 no. Because then that it doesn't give you the shrine buff. It's while you're affected by no flasks. I mean, like it's if it's completely bugged, then sure, maybe. But we already have a shrine item, and it's not bugged, so there's no way. Because the thing is, what I'm thinking is, you build this differently, and you just don't do this shit. Although it is quite nice, like yeah, the fortification, and then you get the recover value of consumed wood. Well, it's really good. It is really good. You can't get it on Scion. Smooge. Yeah, no, I'm not saying it's not good. Yeah, I'm just saying that you can get a lot more damage. And you can have Explode actually clearing for you. But at that much AoE, like, it's questionable if you even need it. So it probably is the best play. Most quality of life and everything. And survivability. Like, it's not gonna be 100 million damage build, but it's gonna be... Like, if it reaches 10 million damage, I think it's gonna be comfortable. Well, okay, well, 10 million damage with 8-second ramp, that's not comfortable. If it's 10 million damage with one tick, well, then we're looking at almost 100 million damage. That's not gonna happen, though. Okay, wait. Can I open? I don't know where I have it. Path of building. Gotta be. Actually, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. PoE stuff. Oh, PoB. Ah, maybe here. Corrupting Fever can farm over bosses. Well, you don't have the damage scaling of that. Like, what I have in mind, I have the build that Alti played this league, and it had 10 million damage at 10 stacks with Corrupting Fever, but it had like a lot of scaling. Like, it had 1000% increased damage and more multipliers and stuff. And this build doesn't. So you might have 10 million damage with 8-second ramp. You're tanky, you can do uber bosses, but it's not going to be fast. You know. Okay, Lua. And which one is it? Core. Nope. No Corrupting Fever here. Nope. Is it this one? No. I mean, there is no more Luas in the Luas. Oh, unless it's here. No. Help. Data. Oh, skills? Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. Wait, no Corrupting Fever here. Is it a support? No, it's a skill. Other Lua. What? Strength support. Eh. Oh, what? Oh, match whole word only. Ah, bro, my bad. There we go. Corrupting fever. So what do we need to change here? I need to find the damage. Duration. Okay, there's the damage, I guess. Huh? No. Stages. Where's the damage? What do you mean, this one? Or damage per level? I don't see that. You mean this? All of this? 335 at level 20. So yeah, I guess it is this one. Yeah. So we just need to change this to... By the way, does it say anything about max stacks? Because it does say about duration. Every second, base damage, base duration of 8 seconds. Which you can scale that, by the way. Corrupting Blood just has the max. Okay. I guess it doesn't say anything about that here as well. Oh, yeah, yeah, true. Okay. Makes sense. Sure. So then what was it? It was, I actually still have it open, 2835. And this is very conservative. It's gonna be more than that. Like, it's gonna be more than that. If you're using the Kulamak stuff, it's gonna be at least 30 times 105. 3150. Okay, so we save this. Now I close all pubs. And now I open it. %10 more damage per level. Well, but it is an exceptional gem, and it might have like a breakpoint at level 4, level 5 maybe. For something, maybe not. Because it is not a normal spore gem. Like, you can't play this until the end game. Okay, did that work? No. Or maybe I messed up the order. Well, it doesn't work. Maybe I need to add a new one. Corrupting Fever. Hmm. Did 31? Because? Oh, and then it like at 10 stacks it would reach it? Oh, I did 31. I thought I'm doing it on 20. What the fuck? Nope. Well, okay. We can just so where's the thing? At level 20, yeah? It is. No, at level well basically this. Level 30 is 318. At 10 stacks, that would be 10 times. Which means that one stack of your corrupting banner, or whatever it's called, it would be that. So with no links, no supports, no nothing, right? Your banner has this much damage. Which means it's gonna be doing decent damage. For Ubers? Well, not for Ubers. But like this is the one link, right? It's one link. But wait, it's a support, right? So you have to do a banner. It is a random banner, whatever. You already have that, so sure. So a banner, then the support gem, and then what? Let's do non-awakened gems because we don't know what's going on with those. It doesn't matter. Less duration. You actually don't want less duration because it reduces the duration of corrupting fever. Probably, right? Yeah, brutality efficacy. Yeah. Empower. No, empower doesn't work. You would want. Oh, enhance doesn't work either. Yeah, I don't really have many support gems, huh? Also, well, this is supporting a different. This is supporting a spell. Mm, it's in the weapon, right? Okay, plus levels of supports. Is there something? No. For corrupting crab builds is the same. Well, kind of. Okay, let's look at corrupting. The thing is, corrupting cry uses the helmet, so it's not the same. Corrupting cry. Refresh. Okay, it's there. I mean, this one's fake. It has corrupting cry in Flicker Strike. Alright, so that's fake. I guess what we need to do is no Ice Bite. Ice Bite support, ban it. That should help a little bit. Well, that's not it. The fuck is this guy doing? I guess I could add General Scry because we know that that's the highest cooldown, so everyone is playing General Scry with that. Yeah. So yeah, it's gonna be the helmet pretty much everywhere. Anyone that does damage has the helmet. Yeah. Is the only way to make it viable. And then they're going Brutality, Swift Affliction, Efficacy, General Scry. AoE instead of Swift Affliction, I guess for mapping. It's all the same. I mean, Swift Affliction, I guess you just have to deal with the less duration. But if the problem with less duration is that you don't have, you never reach maximum stacks then, no? You need some duration. Unless banner duration scales it, but it doesn't say that. Yeah, it should. It should. Corrupting blood inflicted by supported banners has a base duration of 8 seconds. So this should be scaled with all the duration modifiers. Banner duration is insane. Define insane. 19 seconds. But the question is, like, does the banner duration scale corrupting fever duration? Because like, yeah, you can reach to 8 stacks, but that's it. Or maybe not even that. I guess. Oh, wait, you just put the other banner here as well. With less duration? No, I was looking at this one without less duration. You can't. Why not? They changed how exceptional works. What do you mean? What do you mean? You can only have... Yeah, what? Only one skill for one support exceptional gem. No. Okay, where did you get that information? Because that information is for imbued skills. You can only have one skill with an imbued support gem in the links. Yeah, like in the same links. I'm pretty sure they were talking about the other thing. Where's the imbued? It's the Atlas stuff. It is about a mutant, yeah. Yeah. So it might be the best play to do that. And then it's actually even better if you do that. Assuming the damage is enough, right? So this is an Ubers. If you can maintain 10 stacks, which with 2 of them you can maintain them, I'm pretty sure. So that's 4.9 million. Like it's not crazy, but it's fine. And then 16 million on non-Ubers. It's playable. Considering how fast and tanky the build is. It's fine, yeah. Yo, Alti, hello. Where's the hello? So, well, Kaz came here with a banner, corrupting banner. What is it called? A blood-soaked banner sport. Potential. I mean, this is with a crazy belt, acceleration and massive shrine, but other than that, it's pretty chill. By the way, can we simulate the cost a little bit? Like if you do the supports. So defines banner. And this would be the other banner, and then this would be 1,000 multiplier, cost multiplier. Um, can I even simulate here? I guess just add a bunch of supports that do nothing. You change 1 gem to 1,000. Well, oh, by the way, life tap would be a support that you can use here for sure. Oh, but it's another 300 multiplier. Midriff. Probably not then. Spam cries for Valor and click banners. Well, you automate the work cries because this is when you work cry, not when you use a work cry. So automated work cries work. And then it's a champion, so you can have multiple, or rather, you can gain valor while placing a banner, and then you recover 30% of placed banner valor consumed. So it's pretty easy to sustain. Also, you get valor by killing stuff, right? That's the default behavior. Oh, you must gain valor from melee combat to use the skill. Okay, so you're not getting stuff from killing stuff.
Hello there.
Yo, thank you for the follow. But again, I think what this build needs is a bit of Alti's Mickey Mouse ears tech treatment. Because, like, it has explode. It has inbuilt enemies killed near your banners have 20% chance to explode, dealing a tenth of their life as physical damage. Assuming near banners means near the radius of the banner, the coverage for explode is insane. But the exploding question, what happened? Wait. Oh, because I didn't save it. Right. Explode is sad, to say the least. Because it's exactly the same wording here. For the explode. Like that. Might as well not have explode. Yeah, it should be the same radius, yeah. No, I'm like AoE is fine. relatively speaking. But 27% of monster life explode is like it not really helpful. It helps a little bit, I guess, but it's not something where it's like chaining itself. It's not killing stuff. But yeah. Yeah. Oh, oh, that's what we're doing here. I guess you did mean it when you said that you're struggling with reservation. Well, I suppose you have so many things that you need to reserve, and then the auto exertion. By the way, this got nerfed because now it reserves 20% of mana. But you did account for that, right? Because that is a lot of unreserved mana. 105. Well, it's the same as level 30 Corrupting Fever times 10. Well, not just a banner Corrupting Blood. Which was the correct one? Okay, it's easier to check here. PvDB. Well, sure. Corrupting Cry. We'll go to the scaling. Blood damage per second. 35, 3076. It is similar, yeah. Yep. Well, the good thing is you don't need the helmet to play this. And the banner buffs, yeah. The only good thing here is free explode. No? No? Hello? 100% spell suppress for free. Like 200% movement speed for free. Well, free is a strong word, but like by playing banners, 200% movement speed, cap suppression, capped attack block, life unblock recovery. How is it the only good thing? Yeah, that's with Acceleration Shrine. That's without, but that's without flasks as well. Like the shrines do nothing. Like here, like the belt, the body, and the helmet, they do nothing for damage. It's just speed and AoE. And AFK gameplay. Well, I mean, not fully AFK, but yeah, for like 10 seconds. You spend points to get banner nodes, so less damage. Well, it actually looks like it's gonna be doing good damage. Assuming this works correctly, because like, so we're taking level 30 Corrupting Fever, which, well, here it says 1,100 base physical damage. Wait. Corrupting Fever. Deals damage per second, yeah? Well, no, yeah, no. 30 is... Okay, never mind, that was fake. Then what the fuck is this? Okay, well, right now. Okay, so then, yeah, no. This is gonna be less damage. So it's level 20. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot less damage. Uh, well, probably with the +3 supports is close to this. It might not even be this, but it's more than that. Sure, let's say it's this. So it's this. And you only have literally like a 5 link. There's nothing else that really supports it, except if you do life tap. But if you do life tap, you add a massive multiplier on top. Yeah, like this is not correct, but 1,000% multiplier. How much is that? I guess it's basically just 10 times this, right? Because the way cost multipliers work is you add the skill, you add all the base cost, and then you add multiplier, and then, well, I mean, it's literally 10 times because 1,000% multiplier. So yeah, it's 1,000 cost per use on a banner, which is rough, but we do have the life recovery to sustain it. Technically, it's a bit rough, but yeah. Also, max block and everything should, well, kind of. Should be fine. So then it's this times 10, yeah. Which is only 5, not even 5 million damage. It's not that good. It's not that good. And then on Ubers that you wanted to see, it would be less than 1.5 million. It could run heists. Yeah, 100%. I mean, they were planning to do what's it called? The shipment stuff. So for that, like, it's probably fine. Well, you need something to break the barrels. So it's either chest opening, mastery, and spam something, or like a ref. Feel like somewhere there has been a miscalculation. I don't want barrels, I want ore. Oh, you're not doing lost shipments, you're doing actual encounters. Ah. If not for the reservation nonsense, then yeah, you could do the ring and you could also push the damage quite a bit more with the ring. Because if we would put it in... Actually, you lose. What? How the fuck do you lose that? You have Blasphemy Vulnerability. It scales that. You have Term Pride. How does it lose damage? What? Oh, because you don't have... Right, you only have 100%. 120. Right, that's why. Well, I guess it has its upsides, but it has its downsides. Right, but remember that it's not that much movement speed if you don't do the action speed shrine. 600% increased? No, no, no. It's 121. Oh wait, no, it is 600. Oh wait, I'm trolling. Well, apparently you do need more, yeah. Yeah, it really depends on what you're doing. Really depends on what you're doing. By the way, where's your +3 support? You said you're doing Kulamak for the +3 support. This is weapon physical damage. It doesn't exist. Yeah. You'll still do nightmare maps unless the new choosing tower can outweigh the loss of more multiplier from the map itself. We have 4 mod Kulamog. I mean, but this physical damage is a weapon damage. You don't need this. It's local weapon damage. It doesn't do anything for your build. So you don't need the 4 slot. And also, you're not doing minion damage. You're getting reservation, right? Oh no, you're getting +1 curse. Well, you have 10 chains here. With this build, I think that's a complete waste. You do either you do vulnerability punishment, or you don't even do that, and then you just yoink this, I guess, if you have that weapon. Yeah, well, we're not talking about a different POB though, are we? 10 chains for corrupting blood duration. Oh, for that. Still, I don't think it's worth. Would you rather stand for longer to ramp more damage, or would you rather kill stuff faster? I think it's kill faster. When you apply it extends. Oh, it's not individual duration? Oh, then you're chilling then. Oh yeah, you're chilling then. Ah. And then yeah, it's definitely one banner. Well, the thing about having two banners in the link, in the main links, it still has a cooldown of 1 second. So when you run out of the banner, you will not be able to do anything. Like you're still juiced up with the movement speed, with the block and all the banner stuff, but you lose the damage for 1 second. But if you have another banner, you place it, and while you run out of that banner, you already have another banner, so you can, chain it. So I still think it's the play for mapping. And then for single target, yeah, I guess you can just swap into life tap. Yeah, that helps as well. Dropping life tap on mapping, you know. I've only ever dropped Corrupting Blood if I roll the debuffs expire faster on tier 17th. Right. Well, but this wouldn't even lose that with that mod because it applies every 1 second. Actually, well, maybe. No, you had more cooldown than 1 second, right? Like, you would cast less often than every 1 second. Is there anything that he could drop? Like something that's not that important. I realize that this is very important for the CDR so we can spam Valor more often. It's live. Explode. AoE. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Can't really drop Preservation. Oh, and if you're doing life tap, you can take this one for 1 point. It's a lot of damage. I do have access to 100% more duration from Keystone, but if you don't roll that mod, it is not needed, right? Can do that anyway? Oh. Cast for life. Oh. I missed that. Support skills cost life instead of mana. Right. Okay. Yeah, yeah, then this is 100% you take that. I need so many points. Like, technically this, but no, no, no. Nah, I think this is pretty efficient tree, honestly. Considering all that you need to get and all the banner nonsense. You just have to drop the damage for it. Or drop tank. Da, 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 da. I mean, low DPS, but Giga Tank Uber Zoomer. Not Uber as in like Uber bots, but like Giga Zoomer. Sure. A very, very cool build. If you do content that this build is good at, you will have amazing time, right? But if you do content that this build is not good for, it can do it, but it's not gonna be fun. CF in 2026? Yo, MD. It's not CF, it's... Well, it is... No, it's not CF, it's Corrupting Blood, it's CB. Yeah, thanks for sharing, man. So one thing that I would kind of want to consider, like if you want to commit to that kind of build, is test how important this is. Right? Because maybe you don't have to do this guy. You go for the unique body armor, and then go Scion. Or like Reliquarian with some cool stuff, maybe once we know what they do. I guess what do you take here though? Like this helps a lot with the reservation, but you don't need the block. You would still have the recovery, not the same, but basically the same. Because you had 1,000 per second at 6k, which is, well, like 20-ish% life. Well, it is better. Every 4 seconds you would recover 80%. Every 4 seconds you recovered 50 here. I guess, oh, well, if you don't have constant regen, it's a bit annoying to cast stuff. Well, maybe it is the play. Because all of your regen comes from this, right? Or do you get something else with regen? 70 Valor when leave? Wait, how is it 70? It's 30%. Recover 30% of Valor consumed. So if you consume 100, it's 30 back, not 70. It's scaled with Valor gain. Oh. I see. I see. What flavor of Stormbread are you cooking? The fiery kind. The Flame Blast. Oh, actually, no, not Flame Blast. I was starting to look at... I think I didn't save it. Fuck. Oh, I did save it. Okay. I was thinking, like, what other skills could I use in the Flame Blast bullshit POB? And actually, Ball Lightning of Static fits here pretty well, because it plays like a totem slash brand with mega AoE. It's amazing. And it actually reaches the same amount of damage, basically, as Flame Blast. A little bit less, but you don't have to stand still. You don't have to optimize some bullshit reservations, mana recoveries. Like, you can get life regen instead of clarity. Fizzit. What's wrong with 10k Fizzit? What's wrong with Fizzit? Fuck you, is what I say with you to your Fizzit. Dude, you don't need 500 million bazillion Fizzit max to be fine and play the game and enjoy it. Toxic. You're being toxic with your comment. This build has everything. Except for Fizzmexit. And you're making fun of the Fizzmexit. Hello? A leak start cock. Sabo kind of crazy for that. I don't know. I came here to relax and Shimmy is always just toxic. It's crazy. Yeah, I think the best course of action is just for me to leave, yeah? Well, I don't have my doggo to leave you with, so... Shit, can't leave. Ungles and then spam something. Intelligence is your single highest attribute. All added damage is treated as added lightning damage. Is kinda cracked for Battle Mage. It's good, yeah, but cracked? I mean, it's good. Yeah, nope. Dogu is visiting family. Bam, bam. Yeah, but I don't know. Hawk, you say? You get 50. Well, you get 50 CDR, so you need one Abyssal Jewel, but yeah. And then what? And then what do you do? Trigger. I got buffed.
Hello there.
Yo. Or Beltcraft. Ah, true. And then you play something with projectiles and they return to you. I don't know. What are we cooking? We're cooking something. Feel free to give ideas. The refraction sounds simple. You only shoot one projectile? One projectile? Skills chains. Well, right now it's not skills, it's projectiles chain one time. Projectiles fork. 99 block, Herald of Ice, Diamond Shrine Belt. Cock, Ice Spear, Sabo. This Kulamak looks better than in my POB. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the cast speed does nothing for you, but yeah. That's a nice Kulamak. Well, but see, if you get Explode here, you don't really need the Explode from the banner. So maybe you could drop those points for something. Bum, 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 bum. Cog, Discharge of Misery. How are you generating charges? The new belt with charge +1 max charge to everything. No, but then you go with the Slayer. No. And then you stack power charges, badge, masterful form, and then you have like 10 plus power, frenzy, and endurance charges. You'll be trying to do this day tier 3? Rain of Arrows Barrage. With what? Just power charge and crit? Only problem with that is that bow skills hits a lot with only one proj. Oh, wet bows. Well, it's a little bit of RAM, but the one that like the lightning one that chains between arrows that you shoot, but No. No, no, no. Ice Shot of Pen is one hit. What are you talking about? I mean, Rain of Arrows, Blast Rain. I don't think they are affected by only shoot one projectile. Bleed Bow will be big. I mean, Bleed Bow was mentioned in the announcement, so surely it's gonna be good. But what changed for it to be good? Nothing? Lancing Steel. Yeah, that's true. But it shoots... Wait, it shoots additional projectiles, right? So how does it work with the refraction? Yeah, it's fire 8 projectiles. But it's... Okay, well, this needs to be tested. Or actually, wait, maybe... Runegraft of Refraction. Maybe we already know that? Okay, split pure valve, splitting steel, sniper's mark. Only one split projectile will be created targeting one enemy. Rain skills that fire multiple projectiles, example Rain of Arrows, only fire a single projectile. Power Siphon, these skills only fire a single projectile at up to one target only. Modifiers to number of projectiles don't apply to this skill. Ice Shot, the projectile limit of one is not prevented by this modifier. I mean, so it shoots one and it shoots one. Nice. Modifiers the number of projectiles instead apply to. Oh, right. Oh, I see what it means. Technically, that could ignore the limit of one and then add more projectiles, but no. Modifiers the number of projectiles instead apply to. Projectile will not benefit from the conversion of projectile count. Kinetic Blast of Clustering only ever fires a single projectile. It can be used with this Runegraft for an extra fork and chain, unlike other skills that convert projectile count modifiers. Keybook can still gain additional explosions through projectile count modifiers. Okay, so Lancing Steel of Spraying, probably... It's not mentioned. This is different. This is split. Okay, we need to test that. Log in. Snipe in 2026. I mean, I didn't like Snipe, but what I did like when I played Bleed Bow, it was a long time ago. The... What's it called? Split Arrow? No, not Split Arrow. Yeah, Split Arrow. That just shoots a bunch of projectiles in an angle. Yeah, this one. This with chain and bleed explosions on the gladiator. Oh my god, that was so satisfying. But I hated the snipe skill. I think I didn't even play it. Right, so I need to buy a refraction. Refraction. And a lancing. Huh. Offspring. Huh. A divine. The fuck? Alright. Science. Let me change something. Well, I can change this one. Boom. I mean, it doesn't matter. Anywhere. Right, I need a different weapon. Actually, do I have something here? In my hideout. Bleed pulps are superior to hail explosions. Sound-wise, yes. Don't even need to invest in attack speed, yeah. Cost sprees as well. Can we use this with a claw? Axe or sword. Okay, axe or sword. Do I have an axe or sword? I just go to here. Bum, 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 bum. Most likely. Most likely is not good enough. Sword with attack speed, perfect. Let's see. Does it shoot one projectile, or because it shoots one projectile at a time, does it still work? Nope. It's just literally just one projectile. XDD. That's so funny. Okay, so that doesn't work. You can't do that with this rune. Well, but if you're doing... You don't need this refraction thing if you want to go for Ice Bear. Because they pierce everything anyway. Like the initial short range projectile, that I guess kind of wants to be chainable or pierceable. Like you want something. Because if enemies are right next to you and then it gets consumed, the projectile, it's kind of annoying. But I guess if it would fork, it would be really good. Because then it would return more projectiles. Only thing that ignores refraction is Scourge Arrow. For maps, use Freezing Pulse and Boss Ice Spear. Or that. Splitting Berry and do that. Yes. It's literally here. Trade one to one enemy. Eye of Winter. I mean, that's the spell. But yeah, it doesn't... Like, it's still one projectile, right? So if we figure out the trigger, yeah, it still shoots out all the projectiles. So this with chain 4 can return. But what's the trigger? Like, if you do refraction with this, sure, it works, but what's the trigger? Because it cannot be this. It has to be something that procs a lot, and you're not doing Cyclone. I guess you could do Cyclone. It's gonna be slow, though. Melee and slow. Melee and slow... It works well with slower projectiles for the Eye of Winter, since you want that. I don't know. I've played it in the past. It was kind of okay. But not the biggest of fans. I don't like Cyclone because you need to be in melee range. Yeah, yeah. Cool. Extra gore, extra gore. Nice. Right, this is an assumption. But yeah, this could be absolutely bonkers if it actually scales this line as well to 2 additional times. I guess it depends on how this is coded. If this is just text, it doesn't scale no matter what. But if this is a value, holy. Yeah, then I guess this would be the best one. The most OP combo. And then we have the numbers here. Okay. 105 chance again on kill, on hit is 50%. But it's one of them, right? +2 max. Yeah, that's pretty strong actually. For charge stacker. Dude, the Slayer charge stacker with his belt. Holy. Well, but the sad thing is you can't do Restless Ward, which would give us a shit ton of movement speed and regen. Because you need Blunderbore. 100% chance to explode. By the way, what's something that gives you a lot of minus max res? Wait, Timeless Jewel, right? Militant Faith Jewel? I don't remember the keystone name. I think that one, like, armor applies to elemental damage, but like -5 or so. Yeah. It doesn't lock it. Transcendence, that one. Right. Yeah, -15 to all maximum elemental resistances. Holy shit. So with that belt, you could do this. And still be at 90 max res. That is crazy. Melding? No, melding doesn't give you negative max res. Melding is negative normal res, but gives you max res. So it's literally pointless. This is pointless with this shrine. He is drunk. Who? Bone meld, by the way. What is bone meld? Oh, it's not max. It's just all res. But yeah. No. Melding is also giving minus max res. Well, it can. It goes from -6 to +6, right? Oh, no, it doesn't. No. It's -4 to -6. No, it is. Yeah, no. It's -4 to -6. Right. My bad. Okay, right. Okay, sure. You're right. Reading is hard. Sorry. Well, but still, it's pointless. You already get the max res. And it gives you max res. Or... No. Just no. And then we have 250 armor evasion, energy shield. Giga regen, 25% of mana regenerated per second, which then you can scale with mana regeneration rate. It's kind of crazy for mana builds. Like, imagine you take, well, like, how much damage can you actually convert to take as mana instead of life? Like 50 is easy. The more is not really, right? This belt will cost a lot. It will cost a bit less if you can divine it. Like specifically, like the good ones will cost a little bit less if you can divine it. But if you can't divine it, and you literally just have to drop it as it is, then the good ones will be multi-mirrors probably. Unless it's a common belt, but probably not. It could be more than a Mage Blood. It could be more than a Mage Blood, for sure. Better cock idea. The craft skills we can trigger ourselves now. What do you mean craft skills? Now we don't know the drop rate. Not pointless. You will go melding if you go Transcendence. It's hard to get back to 90 from 85 without flasks on all. Well, but if you do another -4, you need 9 max stress from something for one. Well, I guess one shield is already quite a bit. Jewels. I suppose you could, yeah. But isn't it overkill? Like Omega overkill? Yeah. Well, but Armor Stacker probably wouldn't do this, right? Like, if you're doing Armor Stacker, you're probably going for this then. Because this is a lot of defense and damage. Plus you get another damage thing. Versus just... Well... I guess you literally become immune to that damage. Well, yeah, literally, I guess. You just need to mitigate... you need to convert physical damage taken to elemental. And then you have Transcendence plus 90 max res, and you're immortal. Well, CI. You're immortal. But +1 ring pivot? For sure, yeah. Well, it's still, you have to sacrifice an ascendancy point for the +1 ring, so it's not gonna be like 100%, but it's like an obvious synergy, yeah. Because you also get, it's not only that you get +1 ring for free, technically, if you're using that belt, but you also get unaffected by poison, which is very nice for some things. Like, it's ignoring one mod completely on map mods, right? All monster poison or monster damage can poison. It's also unaffected, so you could go for something like self-poison, some shenanigans. But yeah, that build, that belt is the most exciting, unique that has come out, will come out in a very long time. And funny enough, it's again a belt. Belts are big. Someone has a belt fetish in GGG. In the GGG dev team. They showed some of craft skills as gems and showed that some items have them. True. I mean, but surely they're reworked. Like, what are you doing with a 24-second cooldown skill? They did showcase this thing. Offering spawn minions. That support, yeah, but if that exists, maybe other things exist. True. But we need to wait for announcements. Speaking of announcements, did GGG post anything yesterday? Or no? No? Nope. Blasphemy. Bone shell. Chance to flee. Unleash. The better thing. Multi-strike. Pulverize? Chain, fork. Energy shield leech? Culling strike? Greater culling strike. Ooh, interesting. Imagine 20% cull. Holy. I don't remember what this one is. Good morning. Did we get gem info? Sadly, no. Sadly, no. Just looking at their Twitter page. Looks like they posted all like the small thingies. Nothing new though. Absolutely nothing new. Yeah, nothing. Okay, well, right, yeah. Like honestly, even just getting one of these is worth dropping flasks. Like Acceleration Shrine, worth. All crits, worth. This is shit. This is worth. This is, well, I mean, you can make it work. And then this is also kind of worth. But it's also, okay, it's dropping flasks and it's dropping body armor and helmet. It is a very, very high cost. Dropping body armor, that's like a massive opportunity cost. Insane opportunity cost. Helmet also could be a massive opportunity cost for some builds. And then one of these defensives is always going to be good. Like, yeah, like it's going to be great. You made me hungry for Cog. Omega Banger for build ideas. Yeah. But we need more info, man. We need the gem info. The item info. Instant HP flasks, 5 of them. True. Oh wait, the Worm Blaster. Speaking of Worm Blast, the Worm Blaster. Holy. Wait, it's literally in the wiki? What the fuck? All the versions have been documented of how to make the Worm Blaster. Damn, mad respect. Right, and you're never affected by the flask because it's just instant recovery. Right. But yeah, the breathing jar. True. Hmm. War Blaster with new cover essence mod from Mirage page. Quiver mod essence. Quiver. Projectiles can chain from any number of additional targets in close range. Well, the thing is, I was told that worms die from 0 damage. So how do you use that? Heralds always crit with worms. Yep. By the way, the tech with the scythe, the harvest, would it had 50 blades with independent hits. Oh. Gain a flash charge when you deal a crit. Anyway. On hit and on kill effects as long as flash charges are available. Wait! You can play. You know what you can play with this? Well, you can play cast on crit, and you're critting off of your worms. Or you get to restore ward on hit. Is it too loud? Is that better? Or do we need to reduce it more? Let me know. It's good? Alright. Also, my mic was behind me, so that also does it. Should be better. Flask on crit won't work because of the delay. What delay? Gain cooldown. Oh yeah, true, they nerfed that. True. What other stuff? Like on hit stuff. Rage on hit. Cast on crit, rage on hit. Cast on melee kill. Um, on hit, on kill stuff. Frenzy on kill. Actually, for charge stack, for discharge. Wait, actually, for discharge. Hold up. Look, you have the thing. This thing, right? 150 chance to gain power, frenzy, or endurance charge on kill and on hit. 50%. You can generate so many charges. Well, it's ore, so generate 1. Okay, not that many. Yes, but no. Pantheon. Pantheon. Wait, they do count as enemies, so you get additional quiz damage reduction and movement speed. Taken recently. No, not much here. Last charge is 1. No? This is nothing. On kill. What do we have on kill? Wikipedia, talk to me. Oh, mana and life on kill, right. Chaotic Might to nearby enemies on kill. Well, that's not very good. But Chaotic Might for us on kill is pretty good. Chaotic Might, like there are very, very few sources of Chaotic Might. It's 30% physics extra chaos. I mean, just Herald of Ash, overkill damage. Oh, wait, Slayer Leech, right? 20% of overkill damage is leeched as life. Wouldn't you get leech anyway? Actually, well, you technically don't do damage to them. I wonder how that works. If you need that to get leech on Slayer, you might be doing ZDPS. Yep. That's what I thought, yeah. Well, adrenaline to maintain that, but it's not that crazy. Wait, do you get charges from killing them? No, right? They grant 1 Warcraft power each. They do not generate flash charges, or souls for all skills, or Soul Eater. Writhing Worms last approximately 10 seconds or 1 hit, and do not leave corpses, even when killed by non-hit damage or duration. Despite having very low maximum life, approximately 700 to 800 in level 83 areas, they have an ailment threshold similar... Oh, so damage over time doesn't kill them instantly, but 1 hit does. They have an ailment threshold similar to level 83 normal monster. This prevents them from being overly advantageous targets for effects like cruelty or fortification. Right, fortify. Oh, you know what this is good for? Shock proliferation. Freeze proliferation. You proliferate a freeze onto like giga rares and bosses without needing to invest a lot into freeze duration and stuff. Holy. You know, like, because like, if a build has a massive cold hit, like, they will freeze the boss anyway, but if you're focused on more like smaller hits, like a cast on crit build, you might not be freezing bosses, but if you have worms to click sometimes, occasionally, and they spread the freeze, that's pretty good. Before reading... Huh? Because worms are destroyed on hit, ailments have no opportunity for... Damn it! Elemental ailments can be inflicted on them and spread with the on-kill effects like Barracks or Spite. For unclear reasons, this is not the case for non-elemental ailments. Ah, right. So you can just proliferate shock and ignite. Like, enemies you kill are shocked and then shock proliferation. No, that doesn't work. This works. When you kill a shocked enemy, inflict an equivalent shock on each nearby enemy. And the same for ignite. Eh. Mana Storm. I mean, it could be a lot of life recovered or energy shield or mana. Like percentage wise. And then you go, oh, you go Trickster as well. 1% for each different type of mastery. You have like 10. That's not even that good. Well, maybe you have 15. Get some in more on gear. Get like 50% life on kill. Ring only works if there was a skelly you killed, but if it is only you, balls and worms, it won't work. Unless you self-shock. Shock ring craft should work. But at that point, there's no point to spread it. Yep. I guess right, yeah. Never mind that. Oh, Rampage. You can maintain Rampage with that. That's kind of it. Wait, what is this? What is this here? Chance to remove 1 mana burn on kill. What you thinking of cooking? Some eggs, maybe? Add some ham. A little butter. Sprinkle some salt on top. And then go play Flame Blast. Vault's Mighty AoE overlaps from worms. Ooh, okay, true. Oh, for melee stuff. Ancestral Call. You add as many target additional enemies and then overlap a bunch of stuff. Yo, true. Hate Forge, mana. Oh, it's the Worm Blaster, right? Yeah. Yeah. Kind of wonky. They remove so much Chaos Sync. Nah, it's fine, man. So the funny thing is, and now we have a skill that just does that by consuming 1 power charge. And actually does it better than this. Like, if you would have to make me play, or okay, well, if I would have to choose and play a melee build, I would go for the Holy Hammer. Like that, just it's so much coverage. It's so good. 400 to 500 to div. Wait, what kind of chaos sync did they remove? Map rolling? No. Item crafting? No. Hammer works with worms. Slam the ground and calling down a holy hammer from above. On hitting an enemy, another hammer will cascade forward. So, yeah, if it hits a worm, it cascades forward. Repeating it further, enemies are hit up to a cap. What's the cap? Power charge can be extended to call down additional hammers to either side of the initial slam. Requires mace, scepter, or staff. 20% more damage when extending a power charge. Physical convert to lightning. Base radius. First hammer in each cascade deals 100% more damage. Holy hammers cascade up to 2 times. Ah, so it's not infinite, just 2 times. Okay. Hold down 2 additional holy hammers when expending a power charge. I mean, we have some footage, but It doesn't look like it should shotgun really. Where's the skill? Yeah, there it is. Like, see, it calls the hammer so far away. Like this slam, and then these are the additional cascades. So it's just Giga clear, not really Giga single target. And you maybe can hit 2 times with these. More or less AoE. The massive shrine buff. Oh my god, the AoE would be insane. Holy. We lost tier 17 chaos rolling and Atlas device chaos stuff. Kirak Atlas for 3 to 10 chaos, every map is gone. I mean, well, I suppose. Wait, is it actually tier 17s actually didn't have the modifier? It's right here. I guess they don't have that modifier, yeah. No, this is 16.5. Yeah, it's for sure. That's it. Originator maps. So Nightmare maps will still have them? With enough AoE should shotguns? Might does. Then your shrine belt looks insane and you can't reroll it. Where do you get that information from? I'll buy 8 mod corrupted once unless they remove that scarab, yeah. Third slide from the bottom. Endgame is getting somehow changes the way voice don't work, yada yada yada. Tier 17 maps have received significant change to better align with their original design.
Hello there.
These are now called Nightmare maps and are now tier 16s, with their primary purpose being to obtain Uber Pulse fragments. No, I mean, I know that. Oh, Nightmare map. Right, there we go. Right. You can roll it with anything. Well, most people will roll them with Chaos anyway, right? Yo. By the way, don't you want to... Wait, 8 mod map farming is gonna be like you want these maps as 8 mod maps now as well, right? If you want any juice from them. Eight mod crowded, yeah. Yeah. You drop Mage Fist. What? Well, okay, yeah, I guess you're right. That is a big chaos thing gone. You're right. You get 1 endurance on kill, but lose all on hit. Rare unique. I don't know. Nothing too crazy. Oh, phasing on kill. That's nice. Endurance charge on kill. I guess you could maintain your endurance charges on bosses. I mean, 10%, you need to kill a lot of them. Maybe not. I mean, you can't have any other flasks, so might as well use these kind of flasks. And then I guess we get like life on kill. That, but no. Maintain movement speed on Slayer. Maintain AoE. And then this on kill. This requires corpses, so no. I don't know. Not that crazy. On hit. It probably is just overlap. Something that shotguns by targeting additional enemies, but then they're nearby. It's probably the best thing. Let this man cook our build. Kira Catalyst device. I would pay 5C every map to have extra shrines. Some heist runners were doing 100 plus heist maps an hour opening boxes. Yeah. I can't prove it yet, but you can keep modifiers and reroll enchant on the clusters. So there will be a bug where you can get affixes on clusters based that shouldn't exist there naturally. Oh, because of the swap with the new orb? Maybe. I mean, Nightmare maps and juicing free now? Well, yeah, I guess. You buy 8 mod maps, the no map device craft, so just scarabs. Well, you'll have to buy orbs that you apply onto your atlas. That's the exchange, I guess. So your chaos might just go there. It's fine. We're gonna hide chaos on loot filter now? No way, man. You'll just use divines instead after it inflates. It's not gonna inflate that hard, surely. Surely. 1,000 chaos per item on Faustus price. If you're gonna buy the juicing orb, it's still hand inflated like crazy. Oh, the price. No, hand-to-hand exchange, right? No decent usage for chaos, the price will inflate like crazy. How many chaos did you use rolling tier 17s every map? I was rolling 9 chaos on average. Well, between 9 and 15, I guess, per map. It's not that much, but still, yeah. 8's a sync. Well, no. Sure, give or take. Well, true, true, true. Okay, I see it, I see it, I see it. I see it. Well, but if chaos are giga cheap, what can you use? What can you do with cheap chaos? Ah, chaos spam boxes. There we go. The box thread. Roll abyss jewels? No. Uh, well, yes, but no. Abyssal jewels, you either harvest reforge or with fossils. I guess if they're cheap, yeah, sure, chaos spam. But even then, you don't even want to do that because ideally you just get a 6 mod abyssal jewel, which cannot be rolled. Solution nerf loot, bro. Hey, Wadland. Legit added a patch note saying we have added more ground loot. I mean, you're referring to the line that it drops more currency or like actual more ground loot? No, 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 they didn't. They didn't. Actually, less. It was the first line. This. Right. It is safe to assume that chaos will be something that would be dropping more. Is there actually no chaos sync in the game? Like a good way, good reason. I mean, just material purchases, right? Like beasts, like scarabs and shit. I don't really need them for crafting anymore. Because it's either... Yeah, like you're not using chaos for anything. Cluster jewels, I guess. Yeah, I guess... Oh, I guess you could craft cluster jewels, but that's not really a chaos sync. It's just taking advantage of cheap chaos orbs. Like the chaos cluster jewels with explode and stuff, those are just like, they're no tags, just get lucky. Those you kind of have to fracture and roll, or just chaos spam and get lucky. Full inventory per divine's back. Oh no. Beast got removed. No. Chaos for thingy beast is dead. Oh, you mean like to buy to itemize beasts? That's what you mean? The map device is gone. Tier 17 rolling is gone. Yeah. Fracture orbs will be giga expensive. Yep. I mean, more expensive. Annul new chaos. Could be actually, yeah. I never thought about that. But now that you put it in front of my eyes, could be a bit of a problem. Well, it's a problem of annoyance more than anything, right? Like, it's like mainly just inconvenience of trading. Yeah. Instead of 100 to 200 items will be 500 to 700. Oh, in that sense. So you would have to spend more gold because of the sheer amount of items that you're trading. Right. Good point. Even more gold sink. Mappers cost more gold now as well. Oh my god. By the way, I just realized one thing about mappers. So they wait, hold up. So change here, mappers. Due to a heightening danger within the Atlas, King's March mappers gold wage cost have increased by 25. They nerfed the cluster jewels. I mean, whatever. But in the Q&A, the half of the like the little part that I listened to, they said that this change to items that like you drop more currency and better currency, it does not affect the mappers for some reason. That will not be applied to mappers. Only for maps that we're doing ourselves. Zero reason to run farmers now? I mean tattoos. Target farmable tattoos. I don't think that's no reason. Early 6 links. Oh yeah, true. But they didn't like didn't nerf 6 links, Rusty. They nerfed the modifier tiers. Wait, where's the... Eh? Oh yeah. Lowered how much modifier tier rating is granted to rare items generating from King's March shipping, mapping, gambling, and Genesis tree. Rarity, several currencies have been adjusted, most notably Exalt and Rigor. Yeah, it's just like the tiers, not 6 links. 6 links should be still reasonable. Hey! That's not my Discord. Wait, there is something on Discord. I need someone to figure it out for me. Hey, Shax, if you will. Holy Hammer Slam. It wasn't you, but There was an actual inquiry on Discord. What a queen kidding. Changed links as well. Where? Link. Nothing to link. Give me your sauce. Six links are gonna be scarce compared to last league. Well, yeah, I guess. I guess. I didn't get my 6th link for a long time, so that was annoying.
There.
Yo. X6 breach 100% spawn a 5 link like it did during this league. Who knows, man? Who knows? Redbug with Kings of the Mist wouldn't phase into the tree. No. Controller. Lord, how much tier waiting? Massive tree changes. Added new Atlas tree. More variants at endgame. Item level. Generating equipment booms on Genesis tree. And removed most sources of guaranteed additional item levels. It's levels. Genesis tree have been rebalanced to make the rewards more appropriate for a core league. I guess this could be... Reduce the total number of points you can earn in each Genesis tree subtree. Provisioning, no longer grow weapon and quiver. Craft locker, craft no longer be grown from Genesis tree. No? I don't see it. Give me sauce. Way weaker. Yeah, just the fact that you have less points on the tree, it's already scuffing the tree by a lot. You can still easily make 6 links day 1. If you're not me, dude, I got my first 6 link like 5 days into the league. It was crazy. And I was basically doing all provisioning orbs that I get. And I was doing breach. It was fucking annoying. No more fracture ones, etc. True. Where's this info from? The fact that some fab gooner said that doesn't mean that it's valid. How does he know that? Where's insider information, I guess, but like, that's the only valid reason to say that that's correct. I mean, okay, to be honest, I mean, it's passives on tree. Ah, well, okay, I guess maybe this could be it. It's like you lower, it's what, 150? So remove that, or not remove, but like lower it to like 100. Yeah. So instead of 150 times, it makes it like 100 times, which is still nice, but... Well, like, how does he know that? Oh, the Q&A they told that? Ah, okay, okay, well, there you go. I didn't listen to the whole thing, my bad. The best way to farm, buy low and sell high. Faustus OPOP. Yeah, but you need gold for that. So you still need to play the game for something. Do something. No more Fracture Orb card. No. They didn't say anything about that. But Fracturing Orb... Fracturing... The only card was like from Twin Bosses, right? Yeah, this one. It still exists, but it's like Omega Rare. Canyon Ivory Temple. I mean, Canyon is a decent map. Garbage, garbage, garbage. Good. Wasn't it on any twin boss map? So, like, Strand should also drop it? Why does it say that it's only there? Yeah, but it changed it. Pretty rare in Strand. They're rare everywhere. Changed it. Well, okay. Drop locations on the atlas for div cards have been changed due to map shuffling. Icy Brothers can now be found in Over and Plateau. 326. We've done a big shuffle on each map, which means most maps drop fewer div cards than before.
Hello there.
Hey, yo. Drop locations of atlas for div cards have been changed due to map shuffling. Ah, okay. But we do have Strand. Well, I mean, Canyon is playable. But good luck seeing that. It's probably better to do something that drops Fortunates and then just get Divines. On average, it's sooner. Like, you don't open up yourself for a possibility to get lucky, but also you don't get yourself a scenario where you could get unlucky and drop nothing. No. But yeah, anyway. So, cooking, by the way. Chaos Sync is gonna be... well, no Chaos Sync is gonna be a bit of an issue, potentially. If it goes too crazy, we might be able to hide Chaos Orbs from the filter, which is not an ability, it's a disability, to be honest. By the way, for the Holy Hammer... Oh, and also, right, attacks. Attacks can benefit from the new belt even more because they can use tinctures. Tinctures are not flasks. Holy Hammer is insane. Is it good for single target though? Like, we actually have some numbers here. It does have 120% more damage if they consume part charge. 220 base, 85. It's a bit slow. Assuming it does multi-hit. So first hammer in each cascade does 100% more damage, which means that the second cascade, even if it does multi-hit, it's 50% damage. That's still, I mean, that's still nice. It is a slam, so you could also do the some support gem that makes it like even bigger sometimes every few seconds. It would be massive. I'll forget what. You can use Cane of Kulama because it's a staff. True, true. So we would have a decent, easy access to a decent weapon. Yeah, because this is looking like it's converting to lightning, which means that we don't go pure fizz, which is sad because you can't do the thing that I wanted to do. I mean, I kind of want... Dude, I want to see Reliquarian now! Like, right now! I want to I want to know, what do we get, man? No, we don't know. Oh, well, someone said that we know all the items, but we don't know what effects. Holy wait. Mystic Refractor, Burden of Shadows, Sibyl's Spaw, Cadigan's Authority, Mata's Teaching, Heartbreaker. Okay, most of those, I don't even know what those are. Maw of Conquest, probably unaffected by poison something. We saw this is +2, and Aura AoE. Bullshit, Warcry Helmet, Terminus Cest, probably gonna be Frenzy on crit. Or on hit. Widow Hail. Wait, Widow Hail was 100% Quiver effect. Yeah. Kitava's Thirst. Rampage, probably? I would assume. It's dog shit. No, it's not. Widow Hail builds, love it. Wait, it's gone? No way, what? Good thing they don't release. We don't post about it and get it nerfed more before release. Wait, where's the sauce? How do you know that it's gone? Who said it? When did they say it? Why did they say it? Why are they being mean? Grace of the Goddess? So this is extra. GG nerf every new thing to the ground so nobody will play that. Warp Timepiece. Astramentis, we already saw this. That's the 60 attributes instead of 100. Oh, we saw that. Tear of Purity or Blood of Corruption. Prospero's Protection. Well, I guess it was kind of just the Widow Hail that was big. But who removed it? Maybe something with Kitava's Thirst like Unearth plus DD Chain. No, Kitava's Thirst, this is the weapon, not the helmet. It is the helmet. What? But it's weapons. This is weapons. There's a Kitava's... It's not Thirst then. Or is it the same name? No. I think it's an X. No, wait. Kitava's Feast. That. It should be the weapon, because this is weapons. Like, these are all weapons. Technically, these are also all weapons. These are not all helmets. These are, like, armor items. And this is jewelry. This is one-handers, two-handers, armor, jewelry. That's the tech, yeah. So this cannot be Kitava's Thirst, it's Kitava's Feast. Oh wait, it's not even Rampage. What, I thought it gives Rampage. Eh? Melee Splash something maybe? Is 3.1 radius on Herald of Ice enough? Depends. It depends. Yeah, okay, well. Not very exciting then. Not this league at least. Well, but still, like we need to see. We need to actually see what they do with them because they're not gonna be like one-to-one modifier. The modifiers can be stronger what they are on the item, but they also could be weaker if it's already strong. But if you can stack it, it could be good. Anyway, whatever. So what are we playing for Holy Hammer? What is NC? A Guardian? And then we do the thing. The Breach Lord. Ascendancy. Bloodline. That makes all damage as lightning, for example. Berserker or Slayer? Well, Slayer, maybe Slayer. Slayer could be okay. Slayer has a lot of AoE access. Also helps with accuracy, but its strike range doesn't do anything. Ooh, I know. Deadeye with Tailwind. Go Giga Zoom. You don't do slams as they're intent to be played. With war cries and exerts. Nah, fuck that. Just go bonk fast, man. I hate slow skills. Even if they're big AoE. If it's Omega slow, it needs to be a balance between speed and AoE and damage. Assassin. This now gives reflect immunity, which is nice. No. Oh, yes. We do Skull's Brittle. Hear me out. We do Skull's Brittle, yeah. Cast a damage taken, a corpse generation with the offering or something. And then we get AoE, we got damage, we get damage reduction, and we get gig attack speed. Holy, imagine. And then what? I don't know. Then you cry. I mean, double bloodline or something? Ooh. Hits ignore lightning resistance if we go full lightning. Plus 2 levels, probably not that great on attacks. I mean, I know it's not that great, but... This got buffed. We now only need 20 minions to get 80% attack speed. Well, at that point, you probably go Elementalist with golems. And then something else. Warden. Converts half for lightning. Sophist Lightning convert would go hard, and you can call of the Brotherhood for 4% convert. Since it shouldn't work, you convert instead at flat. Yeah. Harry, new belt plus tincture. I mean, yeah, but we need to build that doesn't use the belt, because like we're not getting the build early on, you know? And if we balance around the belt, like the build doesn't work without the belt. Why not Ignite Slam and Elementalist? I mean, it's a melee attack, so you don't have to go Warden for tinctures. I guess they linger on Warden, right? Yeah. Without this, it's not permanent. Why not Ignite Slams? Good question. A Life Stacker Ignite Slams? With the Breach Axe? And not multi-shield? Nah. You want something that generates power charges to get the big AoE. By the way, read the second page on it. It rolls 1 offensive and 1 defensive shrine. The resistance modifier are affected by modifiers to shrine buff effect. Instant flasks using breathing jar and tinctures can be used without deactivating the shrine buffs. Acquisition streams of this the what now? Desiccated. And this having had all moisture removed. No moist, Restrictions on where or how it can drop. It cannot be chanced. Drops from Saresh, the Weeping Black. Well, what about it? What about it? Is that not the second page that I was supposed to read? Another holy / minion attack with Wilma's Requital before belt. D-sucked, yeah. Meaning you have to plan around hitting one good offensive and defensive mod. I mean, yeah, no, we know that. We know that. And we were never planning to have 2 defensive or 2 offensive. But yeah. If someone was unaware, you can't have 2 of these or 2 of these. You can have only